Yoga Sutra 2.24, Maitreya Dishu Balani. Whatever your practice is, let it be strengthened by way of friendliness, kindness, and compassion. Through this friendliness, this kindness, and this compassion, then strength comes. So Patanjali talks about reaching your goals. And he says, to reach our goals, we need attitude and fervor. They're very important, but he defines them a little bit differently than we do in our culture. For attitude, he advocates friendliness, kindness, and compassion. In fervor, he suggests working steadily, uninterruptedly, it's like you're doing today, over a long period of time. I've had students in the past ask me, what is a long period of time? And I say, as long as it takes to reach your goals. This is peace power, Vibhuti. Uninterrupted practice over a long period of time with an attitude of friendliness, kindness, and compassion. That's what we're talking about today. So let's open your eyes if they were closed, take the hands to the heart center and lengthen the spine. Pull the chin in slightly towards the throat, back of the head is high. Let's take a long exhale together. Inhale deeply, and we'll exhale Om together. Om. Two more. Exhale all the air. Inhale deeply. Om. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale. Last Om here. Om. The jewel of consciousness is in the heart's lotus. Om Mani Padme Hum. That is the mantra I've chosen for us to practice together today. So we think about doing everything from our heart's lotus, from the heart. Om Mani Padme Hum. Join in, or you can just sit and soak up the really delicious vibration from this mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Two more times like that. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. One more to open that heart up nice and wide. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Take two more breaths here. One more breath. We'll practice today Nadi Sodhana to bring a gentle energy, that energy that sustains us, that keeps us practicing over a long period of time, uninterruptedly. Let's take the left hand into Jnana Mudra, index finger to the thumb. Right hand will be in Vishnu, so bring the right arm up, fist, open the thumb on your left hand, on your right hand, and your last two fingers. So this hand's going to be going back and forth. In Nadi Sodhana, we hold the inhale. This version will be holding the inhale. So we'll be breathing through 6 on the left, inhaling. We'll be holding for 4. Exhale for right, on the right for 6, no hold. Inhale right for 6, hold for 4, exhale left. That will be one round, and that exhale left will be for 6. So 6, 4, 6. Okay, ready to give it a try? Bring the thumb to your right nostril, just below the bony part, the septum. Inhale on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold both sides for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. No hold. 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold both sides. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one round. We have 2 more. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold both sides. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Hold both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Want to try it once on your own? Let's give it a try. Inhaling on the left. You know the count. It's 6, 4, 6. You'll hold for 4, and you'll exhale through the right for 6. Remember, there's no hold after the exhale. You'll inhale on the right for 6. You'll hold it for 4 and exhale left for 6. Good. How did it go? I hope well. All right, let's grab our blankets. And if you're wearing a mala, you can put it aside. Made a little altar for my mala today. All right, so I'm going to use my blanket for my gate pose sequence, and I'm facing you. I recommend putting the mat like this today, facing the screen that you're looking at. And I'm going to use my blanket under my knees. So you can take both knees down. You'll also need one block for this, or you don't need it. It's very useful for it, okay? It's an option. So both knees are down and about hip width apart. We're going to take our right hand first over towards the right in a direct line out from the right knee. Open the left leg, pointing the toes away from the midline. So we're working on 6 actions of the spine here. And remember in these postures today to stay friendly, kind, and compassionate towards your body. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And in that way, strength comes. Keep your gaze forward and reach the arm all the way over the ear. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Try to hold yourself up a little bit, so don't put too much weight in the right hand. 4. One more here. Inhale. Exhale 5. So that fervor means not giving up after breath 3, sticking with it. Coming up, turn your toes to face the side of your mat. Left arm reaches long, right arm comes up and all the way over. Turn your gaze to the sky now. So we're working on a twist here, a little bit of a twist. You're still getting some lateral flexion, but we're also joining the neck for the twist. This is breath 2. Staying kind, friendly, compassionate means your thoughts too. What are you thinking while you're here? Are you thinking about your smooth breath? Are you allowing yourself to stay in the moment, giving yourself the most of the practice, or are you already thinking about what comes next? That's also fervor, staying in this moment. Inhale, come all the way up. Now, you can tuck, I'm going to turn sideways to show you. You can tuck your back toe, your right toe down, and your right hand can go to the sacrum, lifting the left arm high, finding extension in the spine. So whether you choose to go deeper in this or not, it's very important to find the extension first. So really, really, really lift through your heart. And then if you want, you can bring your right hand to your heel and lift a little higher. Turning your gaze up. That's breath 1. 2. 3. 4th breath. 5th breath. And then gently come back. So I'll turn back to face you again. The left foot still is facing the front or back side of your mat. We're going to walk our hands forward. Walk them forward. Swing your hips a little bit. And we're going to take our right arm high and swing it under the left arm and take a twist. Now, we have our block here. If you'd like to put your head on a block, you can. 5 nice breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. You're trying to twist a little bit here, looking under the left arm if you can. Inhale. Exhale 2. 3rd breath. 4th breath. Feel the upper back opening. 5th breath. And slowly bring it back. All right, so I'm going to bring the left knee next to the right knee, about hip width apart. Take your block, if you're using one, over to the left, directly in a line from the left knee. Straight line, point the right toes away. You want to press your hips slightly forward. Inhale, reach your right arm high, gazing forward, and exhale, take it all the way over. So don't lean on the left hand so much that you start to bend your elbow. Try to keep pushing away and lifting. So you want both sides of your body to be long. Fervor, get some peace power about it. Peace power, working steadily, uninterrupted over a long period of time. That's your power. Your peace is your friendliness, your kindness, and your compassion towards yourself while you're doing it. Take 2 more breaths. One more big breath. Great. Coming up, turn your right foot to be parallel to the edge of the mat. Take your left arm high, reach it up and over. Now you can turn your gaze to the sky if you'd like, or you can keep it facing forward. We do have an opportunity for another twist here soon. Keep the lift long. Don't crumple in the right side either. Make it both sides long. Take 2 more breaths. Active right leg. 1 more breath. Keep the body active and strong. Good. And then coming back to the center. Left hand, again, can go behind the sacrum. You can tuck your left toes under. Make them perpendicular to the floor. Right? Inhale, lengthen. Get very, very, very tall through the spine. And you'll feel the point where the length leads to the heart lifting. So instead of doing a back bend, lift your heart. Big extension. Maybe you want your left hand to touch your heel now. 3 more breaths. Remember to stay kind towards your body. If you need to come back to putting your hand at your sacrum, do so. One more breath. And releasing the right arm, coming up and out gently. Walk your hands forward, shake your hips a little bit, neutralizing the spine. And then take your left arm high and swing the left. Maybe you want to bring your block with you. Swing the left arm under the right arm. Maybe you want to bring your head on the block. I find that quite useful for opening my left shoulder a little bit more. You'll find that your left shoulder's in protraction, so it's moving away from the spinal column. Third breath. Start to come into Ujjayi breath, slightly constricting the throat. One more breath. Nice, and swing yourself back through. Okay, so that was for the 6 actions of the spine. Next, we're going to come to Janu Namaskara. So a sun salutation done on the knees. This is a classic Krishnamacharya Namaskara, one that I learned at the Mandaram. So we're going to start by sitting on the heels. Now that can be problematic for some because maybe your knee flexion isn't very deep, right? It bothers your knees to sit on your heels. So you can start and end standing up on your knees if that works better for you. You don't have to come down all the way. So I'm going to actually move my blanket today. The first one, you can follow along with me. I'll go really slow through the first one. Inhale. You might add a count of your inhale, 5 or 6. And then exhale is a nice long child's pose. The inhale is a cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the head, look between the eyebrows. The exhale is going to be downward facing dog. Stretch your heels down towards the floor, lifting your tailbone. If your heels don't reach the floor and you find you have very tight hamstrings, go ahead and bend your knees. Okay. Inhale back to cow. Exhale back to Balasana, child's pose, long arm. Now here's the part that really strengthens the core. Arms are alongside the ears. Inhale, lift. Exhale, have a seat. Okay, think you can do that with me? Inhale. Your count is 5. I'm going to inhale and exhale to 6 today. 5, 6. Exhale, long child's pose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale to cow. Look between the eyebrows, lift the chin. 5, 6. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the knees. Inhale. Look between the eyebrows. 4, 5, 6. Round the spine as you bring your bottom back towards the heels. It doesn't need to touch the heels. 5, 6. Inhale, lift up. 4. And if you don't have knee flexion, then you stay right here and just bring your arms down. Otherwise, you bring your arms down nice and slow with your bottom. 5, 6. But we have 5 more. Inhale. 2. Counting to 6 or 5 for your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Look between the eyebrows. Lift your chin. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your arms right by your ears. Use your core. Inhale. And exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Tuck your toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. X. Inhale. I missed the down dog. And then exhale. Bring that one over again. Inhale. Lift high. Exhale. Inhale. Here we go. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Could you do it on your own? I'll do one more with you, then you have one on your own. Inhale. Your own count of your breath. You can watch me, but I won't say anything. Good. Now one on your own. Give it a try. Remember the inhale and the exhale. Go ahead and count them. Keep with it. Keep the fervor. When you come back, rest for a moment, bottom sitting on the heels, or you can stay up, bottom off of the heels, depending on your knees. Catch your breath. And open your eyes, bringing yourself to all fours. Tucking your toes down into the floor, lift the knees, and exhale, downward facing dog. Again, you can bend your knees if you'd like, shake out your head. And on your next inhale, look forward, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. You might want to grab your block for this. And we're not going to be moving back, so you could be at the middle or the front of your back. These are sun stretches. So inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. You might have your block on low, medium, or high. Inhale, lift your body. And exhale, arms down alongside the body. So we'll begin. Inhale, lifting high. Exhale, forward fold, knees bent or straight, hands to a block with the floor. Try to touch something there. Keep your hands on the floor or your block. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Again, knees can be bent. Gaze into your navel. Inhale, reach high. Exhale here. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. I'll show you bending knees, sticking out the bottom, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms down. Two more. Check in with your feet. Spread your toes. Lift the arches. Inhale. Active legs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more I'll do with you. See if you can do one on your own. Inhale. Exhale. One. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, one on your own. I'll practice it, but I won't say anything. Count your breath. Okay, we're going to face the side of our mats for the next practices. Because this is Hatha, we don't flow in between the poses. We'll step into the next postures. And we often stay a little bit longer in Hatha yoga. So I'm going to start by taking my feet nice and wide. What looks like nice and wide to me might look a little different to you. Depending on how long we're staying in the postures, I'm going to go for 8 breaths today. Then you'd want to change the foot width or the width between the feet, because you're staying 8 breaths. How long can you sustain it? When we come into turning the right foot to the right, bending the right knee just over the ankle, maybe you go, yeah, this is already feeling like a lot of work. So you step the back foot just a little bit closer. Okay, you won't have as deep of a bend in the right leg or a parallel leg to the floor. That's okay. You want to be able to hold it comfortably. Peace, power, remember it. Kindly, friendly, and compassionate towards the body, but without giving up. So find your position to the right, warrior 2, and we won't need our block. We're going to open the arms. Once you have strong legs, turn your gaze to the right. Just in these quiet moments where we're focusing on our inhale and our exhale, counting them, but the mind wants to wander. To stay in your peace power, your Vibhuti. Bring it back to your breath. Keep counting your breath. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And I'm going to stretch the right leg, just give it a little bit of a rest there, before we come into side angle pose on the right. So side angle pose on the right, bend again. Again, monitor how deeply you're going to go. You might want to bring your back leg a little closer if you're already feeling some tension in the legs. Extend the arms long. And option 1, right arm to the thigh, left arm to the sky, or right hand down to a block or to the floor. Turning your gaze high. 8 breaths. Sometimes I like to add a mantra. That keeps everything very friendly, kind, and compassionate. You could add Om Mani Padme Hum on the exhale. Inhale, let, exhale, go. Or just count the breath, inhaling for 5 or 6, exhaling for the same count. 3 more breaths. Try to turn your gaze up, keep your legs active. If you need to step your back foot closer, feel free to do so. It'll take some of the tension out of the legs. Remember, we're getting stronger today by way of friendliness, kindness, and compassion. Good. 1 more breath. And inhale, grab your block in your right hand and come up. Ooh, let's turn our feet forward and take a moment to rest. 1 more breath. Okay, now I'm going to turn our right foot to the right. I brought my feet a little bit closer for this. Both legs are straight. Hips are facing the side of the mat, so they don't turn to face the right foot. They're facing the side for Trikonasana. Block is in right hand. Inhale, extend the arms long. Right heel, look down real quick. Right heel is in alignment with the arch of the back foot. Extend long through the right as you swing your hips slightly left, looking right. Reach, reach, reach. Bring the right hand down to the floor. Open through the left side, turning your gaze up, activating your legs. Squeeze them. They are uninterruptedly strong. Meaning not strong and then kind of weak and strong and weak. Keep them strong. Keep them active. Turn your gaze up. It's okay to smile. That's a great form of peace power. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now, to be very kind to the body, bend your right knee to come out of this pose. And then straighten the leg again. So I'm going to ask you to heel toe your back foot forward towards your right foot, closer to the right foot. And then turn to face the end of your mat. I'm going to take Parivrita, try Parivrita Trikonasana. So the block now is going to go in your left hand. Both legs are active. Inhale, lift the heart. To make this a little easier, you can separate. You can put your right foot a little more to the right to get more space for the hips. Exhale, extend the left arm forward and then reach out. You can take your thumb to your right hip and roll it back. Good. Lifting your heart. Inhale. Bring your left hand down to the inside of your right foot, in front of your right foot, or to the outside of your right foot. It's up to you. Take a big exhale. There's no hurry to get into it. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Good. Now, if this feels very tedious, you can bring your left knee to the floor and straighten your right leg. It's a very active pose. Or you can bring your back foot closer to your front foot. Your left foot, in this case, closer to your right foot. Try to stay steady in a positive, friendly, kind, compassionate frame of mind. Good. One more breath. Now bring your right hand, after you exhale, bring your right hand to your hip, look down, bend your right knee, and open up to face the side of the mat again. Oh, how does that right side feel? So again, monitor how far apart your legs go. Turning the left toes open towards the short end of your mat. Right leg stays straight, parallel, foot is parallel to the other end of my mat. I'm going to bend the left knee. Again, find an openness through the side of the mat. Inhale, extend. I'm going to remove my block. I like that block. Open the arms up. Get a big opening through the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Watch that left knee. Make sure it doesn't turn in or turn out. You want it facing the same direction as the toes. Now slowly exhale and turn your chin over the left arm. Keep both arms extending out strongly, like you're sending some peace power through those fingers today. Where would you send it? Shoot it out in both directions. You're just the conduit of this peace power today. I'm sure you have people to share it with, your community, your friends, family, either with you or online. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Don't let your right arm go low. Keep them both active and strong. Good. And then straighten the left leg. Shake out your hips a little bit. Now you can grab your block again, put it next to the outside of your left foot. Bending the left knee for Parsva Konasana. Power up the legs. So pull the energy of them towards one another. Engage the pelvic floor. Lift up a little bit through the pelvic floor. Extend the arms long, and then slowly, option 1, left arm to thigh, right arm to sky. Or option 2 today, bring the arm on the outside. And hand on a block, high octane, medium octane, low octane, no octane. You probably need a little more for bringing your hand to the floor than no octane. Okay, keep squeezing through the legs. Keep the energy flowing. Keep your focus in one place, your gaze in one place, unattached awareness. Lengthen through both sides of the body, spiraling the rib cage to the sky, heart's trying to shine its light up. One more breath. Now keep your legs in this position as you come up, and then straighten the left leg. Okay, it adds a little more power to the legs. Now you get to take your block in the left hand. Keep the hips facing the side of the mat. Trikonasana, then we'll have Parivrita Trikonasana. Swing your hips to the right, little off center. Extend your arms, strengthen the legs. Reach long through the left. Look, 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 look. And then bring it down. I love to use a block in this posture. And then reach the heart to the sky. Reach your right arm to the sky. Gaze up. Squeeze your legs. Put yourself in the most beautiful triangle position. Your right middle finger is the top of the triangle. Your left middle toe is one side of the triangle. One side of the bottom of the triangle. Your right pinky toe is the other side of the base of the triangle. Keep lifting through the top of your triangle. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, to come out kindly and with compassion and friendliness towards the body, bend your left knee and there it goes. Straighten the leg again. Looking to the front, we're going to have to heel toe our right foot closer. And then I'm going to separate the feet. So I'm going to walk my left foot a little to the left, turn my right toes to about 1 o'clock. Okay, so my hips are happily facing the right. They're not struggling. If my back foot stays open and I try to bring my hips right, I'm just going to end up hurting my knee. So that's not friendly, kind, or compassionate. Turn the hips forward, both feet facing forward. Inhale, right arm reaches high and holds block. Now go slow with me like we did on the other side. Exhale, chin towards the throat, reach long. Stop and breathe here. Inhale, get a little longer through the torso. Exhale, bring the hand down where you'd like it. Keep your spine long. So you don't want to round the back and take a twist. That's just going to block the chakras, block your subtle energy, right? It's not going to feel delicious. It's going to feel like yuck asana. So you want to lengthen the spine. When you feel you have a good length, then inhale through the left, rolling your left hip back, right hip forward. 8 wonderful breaths here. Each time you inhale, try to open it a little wider, opening the left side of your chest more, reaching the left arm higher. Four more breaths. Don't give up. We're not getting any younger. It won't be easier tomorrow. Keep the fervor that Patanjali talks about. One more breath. All right, bend the left knee. Bring your left hand to your hip and gently come up. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to practice now our balance pose. So balancing today with Garudasana, eagle pose. I'm going to turn a little bit this way so you can see how I'm moving here. We'll spread the toes and lift the arches of the feet. Bending the knees. We have some options for this as well, especially if you have tight shoulders, tight hips. So we're going to lift the right foot forward. And you want to, I'm going to show it to you from here. You want to internally rotate the right thigh to get a really nice wrap. And it can be here. You can keep your right toe on the floor, no problem. You could lift your foot. You can wrap it around if you'd like. Arms out, right arm under left. Here, hands on shoulders, lifting the elbows. Or if you can wrap them again, bring your palms together. So, staying here, lifting the elbows high, as high as your shoulders. Your gaze is beyond the hands. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. This is excellent for the lymphatic system. Think of all the good you're doing for your body right now. And you're making yourself stronger. 1 more breath. Good, and then release the arms and release the legs. Okay, let's try on the other side. Bend the knees a little, step your left foot forward. Internal rotation of the left thigh will give you the best wrap. The more the right knee is bent, the easier it is to wrap as well. So there's option 1. Option 2, option 3. Left arm this time goes under right, hands to shoulders, or lift the elbows, palms together. Keep one gaze, unattached awareness. You can keep your toe down if you'd like. You're still going to strengthen your right ankle tremendously. Try 2 more breaths. One more breath. Good, and then release. Lovely. And stretch it out a little bit. And we're going to bring ourselves all the way up to the sky, facing one short end of the mat. And exhale, bend the knees, stick out the bottom, stretch it out here a little bit. And lower one knee to the floor, other knee to the floor, and take your feet to the right and your bottom to the left, taking your legs in front of you. Good. We're going to grab our block for Setu Bandhasana. Bend the knees. Take a moment to rest. Take one more breath with me. All right, and you can grab your block and put it on low, medium, or high octane today for a supported bridge pose. Lifting your bottom, find the place you'd like, but you really want to find the sacrum. You don't want to be under the lumbar spine. That won't be comfortable at all. So the sacrum's that diamond-shaped bone at the bottom of the spinal column. And our arms are going to be in cactus pose to open the chest. 8 breaths. Spread the toes, lift the arches of the feet. If you need more, you're welcome to remove your block and interlace your hands underneath your back, staying there. About 4 breaths left. If you want to go further, you can bring your hands by your ears and push up. One more breath. So we started on a block, option to lift higher or higher from there. All right, and removing the block or coming down from the pose. Slowly, slowly, slowly lowering. Separate your feet the width of your mat. Extend your arms out like a T and drop both knees to the left. So you really have to separate your feet for this. Turn your head right. Let's take a big exhale. Ha through the mouth. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn your knees right, head left. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees go left, head goes right. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Very nice. Slowly come back to the center and bring the knees in towards the chest. This is Apanasana and your counter pose today. So countering by pulling the knees in towards the chest. Rocking side to side. Flex your feet, press your knees in nice and firm towards your chest. Not holding on to the knees, but holding on down by the shins or maybe even the ankles. Good. And the next step is a nice little inversion today. Option 1, feet straight up. Option 2, feet over the head. You may want to use your blanket for this in Halasana. Using this to protect the spinal column, especially the cervical spine, head hanging off the end. Pull the knees in towards the chest, and we're just going to Halasana today. Your legs can be parallel to the floor. Your hands can even support your back, or your feet can go all the way to the floor. Remember the other option? Is heels high, back on the floor, pressing through the heels. So wherever you are, keep the action of the legs. Don't get soft. That's not the fervor that Patanjali is talking about, going soft. Keep at it. Don't give up. Two more breaths. One more breath. And lower down slowly. If your legs are straight up, your back is on the floor, bend your knees in towards the chest. Otherwise, Use your hands like brakes and come down carefully. Good. And bend the knees, soles of the feet on the floor for everybody. Turn to your side. And we're going to take a different counter pose for that wonderful halasana or legs up. So I like to put my blanket under my pelvis to protect the hip bones. And I'm going to lay down. Forehead on my hands. I'm going to turn my heels in and relax my neck this way. Just turn the head right and left. Makrasana, crocodile pose. Heels in, toes out. Make the neck as long as you can. So walk your hands forward to a very long neck. Keep the heels in, toes out. Stretching out the low back. Shoulders away from ears. One more breath. And tops of the feet are on the floor. Hands are under the shoulders. Lift your chin. Lift your heart. Lift your torso. Exhale. Child's pose. Little forward fold here. One breath. And then make your way into Shavasana. So use your props. Maybe your blanket under your head. Maybe your blanket's under your knees. But find a comfortable position where you can lay down. If you prefer to sit in a seated meditation, you can do that as well. Maitri Adishu Balani. Yoga Sutra 2.24. Through friendliness, kindness, and compassion, strength come. The fervor is uninterrupted. Passion, tapas, towards a goal. Over a long period of time, sticking to it with that attitude of friendliness, kindness, and compassion. That's peace power. I'm going to invite you to feel the peace power through the body today. Whatever that looks like to you, visualize it through your right arm, right hand, all of your fingers on the right hand, up through the right shoulder, down through the right waist, hip, into the right leg, knee, all the way down into the ankle and the right foot, into the right toes, back up through the right leg, knee, hip, all the way into the shoulder, to the throat, and over to the left side of the body, the left shoulder. Feel peace power through your left elbow into your hand, into the fingers of your left hand, up through the left elbow and left shoulder. All the way down through the left waist, to the leg, knee, all the way into the ankle, foot, into the toes. Back up through the left side of the body from the toes. Take yourself up into your hip, spreading a little peace power there today through the side waist, into the left arm once again, and back into the throat area. Feel the peace power today spreading over your head, back of the head, through the face, into the throat, torso. Feel it permeating through your heart into the back body, all the way down through the hips once again, inner legs, to the arches of the feet, back of the feet, to the heel, back up again, like a beautiful light, illuminating yourself with peace power. And back up to the bottom, through the low back, middle back, upper back, nape of the neck, into the back of the head, top of the head. Whole body infused with this Vibhuti, peace power, so that everyone you meet will feel it today, whether you meet them personally, virtually, or in your thoughts. But that's possible, maybe in your meditation. Add some pranayama to the end of this meditation. Inhale from your left toes up through your left knee into the left side of your shoulder, left torso, all the way into the left nostril without using your hands. Exhale from the top of the right side of your head all the way down through the right nostril, through the right shoulder, into the side waist, right knee, all the way to the bottom of the right foot. Inhale back up the right side. See yourself spreading your energy up the right side. Good. To the top of the head, and exhale over to the left and down. Inhale up left side. Like a light you're following coming up. And exhale all the way down the right. Inhale up the right side. And then exhale the left side. Now let go of the breath. Start to come back into normal awareness. Listen to any sounds around you. Feel the floor beneath you. You can turn the palms down. Smell any smells around you. Feel the peace power throughout you. Stretch the body, take big stretches, reach your arms up and overhead. Pull the knees in towards the chest and roll on to your right side of your body, laying your head on your right arm. Getting others to have peace power may not be easy by telling them. So just be an example today. Just be an example. They'll want to be just like you. Bring your left hand down to the floor and press yourself gently to a seat. We'll bring our hands to the heart center. Lifting the spine once again, pulling the chin in towards the throat. Back of the head is very high. Take a big exhale with me. We'll inhale and we'll exhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti.